This is from the North Tower, which is what you see right here behind it. I was working in the South Tower of the World Trade Center. I worked for a law firm. I was the manager of the employee benefits, so people knew me.
I can hang out in an office and just walk in.
When I saw that fireball, I knew this was nothing normal, none of the rules would hold. And so I told people to leave. And I simply said, the other building's on fire, you have to leave. I don't know what I must have looked like, but clearly the message got through. And everyone did survive. The tridents that you see here are actually in this photograph. They are part of this section of the tower. I think there's an internet world that puts a lot of misinformation out there, and part of the purpose of the museum is to educate. I understand that 100 million have been born since that date, just here in America, not to mention worldwide. I love seeing a light go off when they understand how I've explained how the tower fell. Oh, so some of the stuff I've seen on the internet is not correct. As you might imagine, young people have free range on the internet in many cases. So I've had, a late age teenager say, how could those terrorists have gotten on the planes with box cutters to be able to, threaten and kill people, kill the pilots, take over the plane? How could they do that? And I explained to them that before September 11th, you could carry a knife blade up to 5 inches long on a plane. That was considered something you might want to have for practical purposes. You can't do that anymore, but it could be done then. It's a very different world we're in. The security, the checking of what we're carrying. Early on when I was working here, and a little boy turned out to be about 7 years old, and he rushed over to me. And I saw 2 adults coming behind him trying to keep up. And he looked up at me and said, "Is it true that people jumped out of the buildings that day?" And I knew I could not lie to him. He's a child. I said to him, yes, it is true. The fire up high was very dangerous. And so some people got near the edge and maybe had to get away from that fire. And they died. They were among the people who died that day. But remember that many, many people did survive that day. And they were saved by firefighters who came into the building with tools. And with those tools, they could open a door that was jammed and help people get out. And ordinary people, just like your parents standing here, and the other adults around, were able to help each other to get down the stairs, to get away from danger. And that's, to me, the most important spirit of 9/11 that we can remember, to take with us, that we can be good and helpful to other people.
El Martín Vázquez.